Hello, welcome to episode 2 of To the Top. My name is Brian Herman, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about what happened during the preseason because a lot did happen during the preseason. And then we're also going to play our first game against Oxford City. So before we get started, let's go bring up the screen. We're going to go check out the team here. And we're going to talk about some additions we've made and some subtractions. Now, first of all, let me tell you, it was very difficult to actually bring in people this year. I had 4 people coming in on free contracts that I was really excited about, and they all went somewhere else because who wants to come to Braintree Town, right? But what we're going to do first is we're going to come over here and we're just going to filter like I normally do. And we're going to start with talking about the attack. So the issue was for our attack, we didn't really have much of an option, right? So Akawande is still our top player on the team. He is our main striker. But I had to bring in one guy who is ineligible because I believe he played already today, is Reese Quinn. He's 16 with a 5-star potential. This guy is going to be really good, but he's going to be our backup striker once I don't mess up and put him in there. So then we had to go out. We were trying to find some attacking right and attacking left, those wingers out there. And it was very difficult to do. In fact, for attacking left, I didn't find anybody. So we're going with Davidson as our main on the left, and then Grichlau, who is 23. He was going to be he's still decent. Well, decent is relative, right? He's going to be the backup. But the biggest problem I had was actually trying to bring in an attacking middle right person. So our starting right now, we got Dejan Grant. He's going to be starting out there on the right with the backup is going to be Clousley. We didn't have much to go on. I know you see Harry Pitcher up there. We got plans for Harry Pitcher, but it's going to be in the back. But just not yet because he's not our best defensive. So it was hard to bring in some people. Grant was the only person that we were able to bring in, and it was a very good pickup for us. Next, let's go to our midfield, and this was also very difficult because this is one of the positions that I was trying to improve, right? So we have Krasnicki and Payne in there who are going to be our top 2. Both have really good potential, but I had to go find somebody else that can, fill that role. And that's where we went out and got Massimo Giamatti. He's better on the right, but we're not going to play somebody on the right. He's going to be the backup. He's a 19-year-old, 5-star potential, a good person for a backup. And lastly, if you look, we Benjamin Heel, I believe. Yep, Benjamin Heel is going to be our other backup. Now, I also have him potentially looking at, I think I wrote him down on my wrong people here. He's going to be our fourth center mid there. And then we had to go defensive midfielders, right? Matt Johnson, our captain, our best defensive midfielder. We went out and I don't think we signed him because I believe he was already on the team, but Pierokowski will be the backup there for Matt Johnson. So we're trying to build some depth where we really had some struggles to do that, trying to pull people in. On the left, actually Kai Garande. He's new. In fact, everybody on the left's new. Kai Garande, an 18-year-old, 3-star ability, 5-star potential, really is going to be our main person over there. But then also we got on a loan Jaden Charles. He's 19, a little bit less ability, worth some money, but he came in. And then also we got Ryan McLean, McLean can play center, defensive mid center. He can move all over the place. Once again, 2.5-star. He's a new signing as well. We didn't have anybody on the left prior to this, so this was very much needed. Now in the center, we're going to go with Cooper and Pinnell. Cooper and Pinnell were here beforehand. We also brought in Kieran Clements, but he's probably looks like he's on his way out. Here, let me just click on it here. Concord wants him, and we're going to let him have him. I don't want to let go of him, but he's 24, and honestly, I'm not going to upset the team. So we're going to let him go. But we got down here at the bottom, we got a couple. We talked about Ajaji, who would be a backup down there, and we also got Cathart. They're not good. So it's one of the more difficult positions to fill. So we're gonna have some struggles. We're gonna be figuring out who's gonna be back at defensive center, and on right, our best player on the back, Jamal Balogun. He's going to be picked up by somebody. He's out of contract. He costs way too much. We're going to play him until we get it. And his backup, waiting in the wings, like I talked about before, is Harry Pitcher. So we're looking forward to hopefully keeping him around and being able to, grow Pitcher a little bit as he's an 18-year-old. And lastly, at the back, we actually have some, I think, decent depth when it comes to goalkeepers. I did not put Tommy Dixon Hodge out on loan. Let me put that out there right now. But we got Billy Johnson, 21-year-old, 2.5 star ability, 4.5 star potential. He's going to be where our main goalkeeper. And we got Preston Edwards, who was on the team. He's 31. I wasn't really looking to make him the starter. He's 2.5. I'm looking to build, right? So the squad is done. We have no more money, really. I might be able to bring in a loan for another defensive center. We'll do that until, we'll talk about that until the transfer window's up here in a couple of weeks. But that's the team. We're not predicted to be bottom anymore. So that's a positive turn of events, right? We're not predicted to be bottom. But let's go. Let me show you the competition where we're predicted to be at here, right? So let me go to the Vanarama National South. And season preview, we're now 18th. So we're no longer 21st. We're still going to be fighting off relegation. It's going to be a difficult season, especially when I'm not using any... it's sort of a pre-made tactic, but I'm building it out how I like it based off of our players. So we talked about that a little bit last episode. So we improved our team a little bit. We're not going to be competing for promotion this season. We're going to try and stay up, and we're going to try and improve me as a coach. So let's talk about the friendly schedule, because honestly, it was a really good preseason for us. And I'm using Lily Lujo's, if anybody knows their schedule view, and hold on a second. I gotta auto size all the columns because we don't know how the games went. So we won our first 4, didn't give up a goal, beating Brockenhurst, Alvechurch, Cogshell, and Stafford, all away games. So that they might not be as good as us, right? But it still allowed us the opportunity to show that we can win away. And then we invited Weldstone to home, tied them 1-1. A good draw. 262 people showed up. Yeah. And we tied the Met Police, which we gave up a late goal there, which was very, very tough. We should have beat the Met Police. We always should beat the Met Police. And, but so either way, we came out of the preseason, 4-0-1. We didn't lose is the positive that I'm taking out of this. Lastly, before we get into our first game, let's talk about our finances. So 2 things happened over preseason. The board injected $130,000 into our club twice. So we got $260,000. So our overall balance does not look as bad. But for our payroll, we're $4,000 a year underneath. So we're underneath our payroll budget, which is good because I actually had to let somebody go because they cost too much and they actually put us over the payroll. So we're doing well. So finances, even though we're insecure, it's not my fault if we go into debt. I'm not going to take responsibility for that, right? So for our first game's coming up, so let me just jump to our matches here. We're going to take on Oxford City. We're at home here for this one. So let me show you who we're not changing any of this stuff. If I mess up, I mess up. So our starting lineup today is Billy Johnson, our back and goal. Grande, Cooper, Pinnell, and Pelagon, our back four. Matt Johnson here, playing our defensive midfielder with Alfie Payne and Krasnicki. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm butchering that name. Here in the midfield. Davidson out on the left, Grant on the right, and Akawande up front. So let's get going. Yeah, everybody does not. We have no match fitness. The team's concerned. Yeah, they're not. We've been training this for preseason, but they're not. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm excited to be able. So we'll be right back, and we'll get ready for the start of the game. Okay, so key highlights only. Sounds off. All right, and we're back. Had to do some adjustments, and we'll see. So we are in the orange and blue, Oxford in the green. We'll see how well also my computer holds up doing this in 3D. We're getting a new computer here soon, but we'll see how this goes. So Oxford on the attack already. I'm hoping it doesn't end up too badly. Let me make sure, because I just changed it. Okay, we're only on key highlights, so that is unfortunate. And good. So we're starting. They didn't do anything. Good. So we're playing a positive mentality. I'm hoping just to have a good showing today. If we get a tie, I'm happy with a tie. But this is the first time I'm doing it this way. I'm interested to see how this goes. Normally, I reduce the challenge when I play Football Manager. But I usually start in League 10, but that wasn't out when we started. So this first save we're going to do, at least on YouTube, will be from the Vanderama and going north. Going top. Oh, and now in the Oxford City. Oh, Oxford. Shot to the right. That was an open goal. That's their own fault for not putting that in the back of the net. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shout some encouragement out to these guys about 20 minutes in. Is it working? It worked, except for Payne. Alfie Payne does not like to be encouraged, which is pretty sad. But Oxford's still... Oh, wait, here we go. Oxford's still on the offense here. We'll see if we can... Oh, great cross. And this is once again... Oh, they missed it again. I tell you what we're going to do. I don't think we're good enough to go positive. We're going to go back to balanced, and we're going to see what we do. But they got the corner here. Owusu trying to shoot it in. Oh, Harry. What is everybody has some really difficult names to say, but Oxford City get the first goal of the season against Braintree, and our defense just shut down there. We stopped it, but then Kripinau, wow, that was bad. Put it in the back of the net. But we get a highlight now right off the back of it, so we'll see what's going on here. Pinnell brings it up to Johnson. So I want to try and play some, I'm playing tiki-taka here, so I want to be able to get it up the pitch. But we are taking our time, and I have a bad feeling about this. They are going to get an interception, and all the way back to our goalie, our keeper. Pinnell takes it back up again after Gazixi, up to Akawande, who's way back in midfield. I don't know if I did that on purpose with my tactics, but I probably did. We were just holding on to possession here, and this is what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. It was over the top, over the Bancroft, and woo! Once again, so we are getting lucky here, and we're gonna have to make some adjustments at halftime because I don't think, Yeah, we are just being owned. And now Oxford City might be a lot better than us. I have no idea. Um, they should clearly they should well at least be up 3-0. They missed three truly open goals here as we go into the end of the half. Only down 1-0. I'm happy about that. Well, let's cross our fingers and hope we're still only down 1-0 at halftime. And we are 1-0 at halftime. Oxford City has the lead. They are completing their passes. Let's see. No red cards. Where's possession? So we've had the possession, right? But we are not getting the ball forward. We have no shots. We have one shot. It was totally off target. No clear-cut chances. We have more corners. We are not taking advantage of our possession. So I'm going to tell them we're not going to win if we don't shoot. So honestly, that's a good one. And I'm going to put my hands together. Okay, Akawanda is motivated, Pennell is motivated, and so is Billy Johnson at the back. It wasn't his fault for the goal, so we're going to go check out our tactics real fast here. So short play out of the defense, low crosses, dribble less. We've been passing a lot. So I want to change something here. I want to be more expressive, and I want to focus it through the middle here. So we're not getting into the box, so we're going to shoot on sight. And once again, I'm not good at this, so I don't know if this is going to work, but we are going to try. We're going to stay. And once again, if a 1-0 loss happens week 1, I will take it. And honestly, it could be a lot worse. But oh gosh, here Owusu gets in for another corner for Oxford City. Kenise Carroll puts it in 2-0 Oxford City. This is going to be a long season, everybody. We have to go positive again, don't we? Oh, we can't do that just yet. So let's. They just are. We got to get our touch lines figured out. We have to go positive. And you know what? We're going to demand more. This team doesn't know how to play this, but they have been just they're getting the opportunities. We actually had a shot on target and one off target, so we're actually getting shots, but they're not meaning anything. We're taking on possession, but we're not doing anything with it, which is, really sad. If you look, Grant's not having a good day. Nobody's having a good game, so we're going to have to make some substitutions here at the 70 mark, maybe at the 65-minute mark, because they aren't. Okay, now we got the ball. Payne over to Krasnicki. Akawande over to Grant. Grant back to Krasnicki. Grant, tries to get it in, but we get a corner. That was a good pass there to try to get up front, but good save by the keeper there. And then not the best. And there we go. So we're gonna make some substitutions here. We're gonna pause this. We're down 2-0. We don't have much of a bench. We're gonna see who's having. So nobody's tired, so that's a good thing. But who's having a bad game? And Grant. So we need somebody on the right. So Clousley's coming in for Grant. And then who's having a bad game in the middle? Our captain's not having a good game. Okay, so this is gonna be bad. We're taking our captain out. Excuse me, and we're gonna put in Charles. I don't think we're gonna be coming back, guys. As they have another corner. The substitution haven't been made yet. All right, they missed it over the net. Goal kick to Braintree, but this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. They have astoundingly beat us this game. We got to figure out a way to just get more shots. So once again, I am new to actually trying this in a competitive way. If you have any suggestions for my team, please put them down in the comments below. I'm more than willing to listen. I'm not gonna go out and download any off the Steam Workshop, any super tactic that's gonna be bringing on a lot of goals. I don't want to do that. We're gonna try and figure this out ourselves, and we're gonna try to, win the Premier League. That's the end game. Now, if we get to the Champions League, it's great. But to the top, we're trying to make it to the top of the English English the English Premier League, and Akawande gets up front, puts it in 2-1. Braintree gets a goal back. Now we're only within one. We got 17 minutes left. Akawande, we just had to get the ball to him. Look at that. Cooper gets it up to Payne. Payne just pitches right over the top to Akawande. Akawande, with skill and precision, puts it in. 2-1 Oxford, and we are going to make our final substitution. And I don't know if anybody notices, and I know you're not supposed to change your defenders, at least that's what I'm understanding, and we can't because I don't have anybody else to replace him, but he is having a bad game. He's supposed to be one of our better ones too. Alfie Payne is 1 star. Are we paying him? Hold up. Oh my gosh, we were playing him in the wrong role. Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay. I messed something up. Let me make sure Krasinski's playing in the right role. Yeah, he's advanced. Okay. So we're gonna how's Davidson? Davidson game? He's not having a good game here, so they're gonna replace Davidson with Holness. Let's make sure he can do this. Holness, okay, that's fine. Once again, our players aren't great, and we're gonna have to go with what we can to get this thing going. And another highlight. Maybe we can get the ball, take it down, and do some late game heroics here. But I'm not holding my breath. I think that I've been playing Football Manager for like 4 or 5 years now, and I know they changed the match engine, but I'm not holding any true confidence in what's going. Like look at that ball over the top to. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Their striker. Potter brings it around. Oh, my gosh. Oh, at least we didn't get a penalty. Owusu gets it back in. Guys, what are you doing? Oh, my gosh. My defense just stopped trying. Oh, my goodness. So the last 10 minutes, we're going in on the attack. We're bumping it up. We're going to try and get Akawande the ball, but I'm not, once again, I think this game they have outplayed us. We've had better possession, but they have had the chances, and, they should be up. XG is only at 1.92 for them, but they should have four goals if they actually put their shots on target. And, God, with 4 minutes left, we're going to demand, geez. All right, so Charles gets it over. Oh, what? That was a horrible cross into the middle, but we still have the ball. Peno is trying to get it up to Akawande, it looks like, but Charles, Holness over here on the left gets Akawande. Oh, we still have the ball. We still have the ball in the. Oh my gosh, so close. Oh, maybe it never switched to attacking. You know what? I'm gonna take a 2-1. I see what we have to do. We have to somehow get more shots on goal, because the second half we did, but comes to a 2-1 loss to Oxford City. I'm gonna go check out the preseason here to see right before we end the episode. I don't like what I saw. I'm gonna say that. I want to get Akawande motivated. And Balogun, man, I'm hoping he gets picked up, because I think we're going to give Pitcher the start next game. You see, and here we go. We're at least we got a goal. We're not down there with Welling, who is in the. I guess there's only one relegation spot, which is, I did not know that. So one last thing, like I said, I want to go to competitions. I want to see where Oxford was. Okay, so they were predicted mid-table, so they're predicted to be better than us. So it is what it is. But everybody, it's thank you for watching episode 2. Episode 3 should be coming out a lot quicker. Life got in the way the past couple of days before I was able to make this. But if you did like this and you made it all the way to the end, please subscribe, like, and share. I'm not Zealand, but another American trying to do Football Manager. So thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time.